Hello everyone, my name is Stephenson. Welcome back to another episode of Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. And let's see, seems like we'll get one of the more vanilla characters. Oh hey, it's Judas, so we might just lose immediately. That's always a risk, especially on the burning basement. Not a fan. Definitely take out the champion enemy first. But as it turns out, we'll just be taking him out last, actually. And also taking damage in the process. Not optimal. So now we need to just keep away from any type of enemy. Yeah, Judas is actually one of the riskier characters early on here. Don't mess this up, please. I mean, we do get 2 shots at it, but either way. Hearts? That's also fine. I mean, I'll take it. It is a non-negative trinket. Yeah, that feels needlessly risky, but I'll check for a secret room. Might pick that up if we get some sort of explosion immunity, though I don't think we will. The seed, by the way, is... Wow! Echo Wilbur. ECH0WL8A. We've been getting some very interesting seeds lately. Huh. I might go back and take that item if the opportunity arises, where I think... Oh, wow, that was dangerous. Where I think it'll be prudent, but for now I don't really, don't feel like it. Now we could go to the shop, maybe buy a spirit heart. That would be the smart thing to do. Also using Book of Belial here would have probably also been smart. But I am not that smart. And I am not good at using active items on rooms where I don't feel pressured, like by strong enemies. Drop a bomb or a heart, please. Or nothing. That's also a possibility. Hate this. Ah, yeah, that's horrible. Really nothing I could have done. I was moving that direction and it popped up like right under me. Honestly, I don't feel bad. I'm a bit sad that that seed goes to waste. So let's exit. Start anew. I'm very sorry for my poor performance there. Though we get a Maggie run. Very kind of polar opposite. I'll take it. Burning basement again though. Not a fan. But we can manage. Definitely. That's another proxy heart. And another heart. In case I needed it. Okay. That just goes to show how different runs can be. Let's see. Again, like an interesting seed. 26XL, 26E3. Telling us that E3 2026 is going to be a very large event. Some big announcements that we all need to look out for. Could also be E3 2626, though I probably won't be around for that. Unless medical technology advances a couple of 100 years. Or, you know, just advances at all. In like a major way during my lifetime, which I mean, hopefully it does. I'd like that. that seems like it would benefit us all, probably. That'd be kind of fun. I could live 500 years, more than I'd expect. Well, I guess more than 500, right? 26. That'll be 605 years from now. I expect to live about another... Okay, I'm just gonna say 80, and that's me being generous. So yeah, more years. Yeah, I'll live 500 years. That seems fun. Especially if you're like... If I just keep doing Isaac. Also, we're definitely doing the self-sacrifice room a bunch before leaving. We have so many hearts. Just lying on the ground, and so many uses of Yum Heart. Could have probably gotten away with not wasting a charge here. Maybe gotten another one. But you know what? It's not like I'm fishing for angels this early on. That's a 1. That's a 2. That's a 3. And that's a 4. I will take this. That's very interesting that should drop from a self-sacrifice room. I've got to say. given that that is one of the requirements for unlocking the Lost in the self-sacrifice room. It might be the requirement these days. Sure, I'll take it. We don't have any bombs though. Might have gone for the thing here. Also, I just realized that. Oh, that might be blood clot. Whoops. Never mind. I thought maybe the shooting of the angel statue made it give red particles, which would hint at like it being alive. We still need the item room. Yeah, I'll do the item room some more. I'll look for it before we do that thing some more, because I am kind of afraid of being teleported. We've been doing it a bunch, and we do have a lot of red hearts still. That's not really that bad, honestly. That is though. I'm not taking Strange Attractor. Doesn't really feel like a smart decision. Yeah, it doesn't take red hearts, so that is interesting. I'll take that over Yum Heart. Huh, didn't know that was even possible. But sure, I'll take it. Very strange self-sacrifice room. Should have taken that damage, that's unfortunate. Huh. I mean, we could have maybe actually gotten that to work just on this floor. That's annoying. Ah, come on. Oh, secret room. Oh, poop. Oh, Spirit Heart. Okay, I'll take it. I feel like that's a natural stopping point for the self-sacrifice room, though we might continue our bad habits on later floors. I was starting a tangent about E3, but then I stopped, I think. Might not even have started it. The thought crossed my mind, and then something happened, probably. I've never really watched E3 live. I mean, I've never gone there, obviously, since a bit far away. It's not really that approachable. Like, for people who aren't super into being there in the moment live, you know. I don't need to be there. I can just read the news headlines day after. Watch the donkey video. That's usually a very good summary. Huh, that just is bad. Okay. Huh. I thought Eden's Blessing gave you angel items. So it might give you 2 items like of the room type that you're currently in. But that also would make sense. Like, it just gave me item room items. We need cheese, please. Also, that's nice. There's a fire there. Be careful. Now we need more cheese. I really want this devil deal, so we should be careful here. Harlequin baby is not the worst, actually. It is one of the baby familiars that I am the least mad about getting for some reason. It might just be a carryover from Flash, I think, where it's actually pretty okay to have. For some reason, it's pretty strong in Flash, but you know, I think it's. I played Flash before Rebirth, and then I played Rebirth. It's like a bunch, and then when I had 100% completion, I went back and played Flash. So I have the most experience with Rebirth, obviously. But I actually started with Flash because the computer I had at the time didn't have a dedicated graphics card, like the laptop, and it couldn't, for some reason, it couldn't run Isaac. I'm not sure a dedicated graphics card is required for that, but the computer I had at the time couldn't run it, which was annoying. So I had to get a new one, and then that new one had a lot of trouble as well. So with the graphics card actually, so I couldn't play Rebirth on that either for a while. A lot of Tinter Rocks, no bombs. I'm just on the lookout for a key at this point. 2 keys, preferably. I mean, preferably on top of that, more than 2 keys would be nice. Just maximize the amount of keys we get, please. Or give me an empty room. That's also possible, I guess. Good devil deal, by the way. Very good. I'm happy with it. I'm not as happy with the other aspects of this floor. Could use this, I just realized, but it doesn't actually work, apparently. So that's fun. We have no batteries. I thought this was Teleport 2.0 for some reason, but it's not. It's just boring old Teleport 1.0 with fewer features and not as much, not as interesting color scheme. Yeah, that should just damage him a bunch. So should this? Oh, yeah, okay. Seems fair. Emperor? Nope. Not sure why my go-to good card drop was Emperor. Emperor is usually not like top tier, but you know what? Devil's fine. I'll take it. Yeah, this is the last episode today. This is still the low energy session, though I have picked up the pace a bit. Might just have needed to begin to kind of, you know, get into the rhythm. I use that a lot, getting into the rhythm, but that really is what it is for me. Like whenever I'm not really prepared for something, or you know, I need to warm up, I just need to get into the rhythm of it. That usually solves it. It is a bit abstract. It doesn't really mean anything particular, but for Isaac it just means, you know, playing it until you don't really think about needing to perform at Isaac. Like I just play instinctively. And talking actually helps with that. I've found. Though sometimes I've mentioned that it makes it a bit more difficult to play well, but you know, that's what turning your brain off to playing Isaac kind of does for you, isn't it? I mean, you play probably worse, but also you play like with ease, which I prefer. So we'll just do the devil deal. Why not? Oh, do the boss fight. Sorry. Use the Emperor. Oh, sorry, the non-Emperor. Yeah. Plain old good like. That's that. Devil deal, please. This is also fine. I will take care of Nine Tails. And also, you can go take that. And drop nothing. That's okay. Didn't expect him to drop anything. Would have preferred it. Like, greatly. But, you know. Doesn't always work out that way. Happy to have the bombs. Hated that room. My instinct was to say, like, immediately upon entering that it was one of the worst rooms in the game. Which would have seemed disingenuous because it's not that bad. Like, just evaluating what's in it and the size of the room and all that, it's not that bad, but I just don't like it. Now we just, we actually really need a key. We still haven't gotten one on this whole floor, which is a bit scary. Could still happen, but otherwise we have to teleport. Which actually we should use now to get another charge, just for safety. When we clear these two rooms, we'll get another charge. Maximizing our chances. Just give me a key, man. It's not that hard, I don't think. It shouldn't be. Key? Nope. Huh. Again, we do have the teleport, taking me to the second secret room, in which we could get latch key. I think that's in this guy's pool. Maybe not. Ace of diamonds. I'll now use the ace of diamonds to turn them all into coins. Hopefully. Like, it could have maybe turned them into higher value coins, but oh well. Blow this up. Maybe I shouldn't have blown that up. Oh well. Just because I might have gotten a full health thing from this guy. That's a bomb, not a key. Should still give me a key. And it did. Let's think we'll stick with teleport. But I'm very grateful for that giving me a key. That is just insanely helpful. And teleport also did help by finding the second secret room. Let's see. is not good, but I'll take it. Strange Attractor would have been a catastrophe. Why does this give me... Oh, that's just an illusion. Okay, I thought it gave me 20/20, but that's just because Blood Clot really distinctively sets apart your tears, like from the different eyes. Okay, that's interesting. Let's move on. We are low on health technically, but the Spirit Hearts should carry us, and you know, red hearts. Might want to pick some up. Damage-wise, we're not actually doing worse, I don't think. Like, our damage is still fine. Got a 90%, like, you know what I mean when I say 90%. Technically it's not, but tears up. Well, I mean, it might literally be 90%. I don't want to, because I don't want to be wrong. Is the thing. And I've taken a statistics course, and I know that percentages are more convoluted than they seem, and I just don't want to think about it right now. But yeah, sure. Like, literally, I suppose it is a 90% decrease. Like, 90 percentage points, at least. Like, 0.9 out of 1. Right? That's 90%. It's just, I don't want to even think about it. It's not that I'm bad at, like, percentages. It's just that I know how deep the rabbit hole goes, and I don't want to think about it. Like, I literally haven't given it a thought. I could be totally wrong, or I could be right. I don't even want to know, and that's why I'm keeping myself in a loop of not thinking about it. Because I don't want to give a qualified answer and then be wrong. I don't even want to give a qualified answer and be right. Like, at this point, I am happier just leaving it where it is and not talking about it. It's not that I have a disdain for statistics or anything. I quite like them. Statistics. I suppose you could argue that's a plural thing, but yeah, the point is, I do quite like it. It's one of my best subjects. I just don't want to think about it right now. Because that's not where my mind's at. Maybe I should just use teleport when I enter a room. Oh, sorry, enter a new floor. To just get somewhere, you know. Could be useful. Especially on rooms like this where I guess there's probably no benefit of me actually doing them. So it could give me hearts. Single heart. Or a pill. Which, sure, I'll use teleport then. In that case. I'll just stand here for an hour and shoot at the closed mushroom. That's horrible damage. Should have been able to dodge that. Like, it's a very readable 3D attack. Could be good. It actually is, but that's horrible. But having soy milk just kind of, you know, notifies the effect. Though we can take tears up items now and still hit the cap, I think. I think we might be able to do that either way. Did I say tears up? I meant tears down. I think we handled that gracefully. Oh, I hate this. This guy's gonna explode. Ha! I mean, he was definitely gonna explode. You're supposed to, anyway. Did we find the item room? We didn't. I feel like we should. There's the caves too, so we can just do this first. Why not? One of the easiest fights in history. Especially if we can just keep it in a state of constant firing and non-summoning, which we couldn't. But pretty close either way. Only thing I could do wrong now is stand still or press the teleport button. Which I didn't. That's good. Damage up. Love it. though it's not technically much. This shouldn't be too bad. Lumber Coal would be really good here. I might even just take Krampus's head for the extra damage. It's a close one. I will actually take him. It seems advisable, given our low damage. Now, does it scale with our damage? I think it might. In which case, it's actually not going to be that good. Let's test it. No, it's still good. Okay. We will be keeping it then. Not that we have much of a choice, probably. I think the devil room closed. Which it has every right to. I'm not going to be mad about it. I just want my item room now. And there we have it. Could even go to the shop. Might be able to pick up an item. Battery related one would be nice. Battery buddy baby would be quite good actually. Yeah, sure, let's go for it. I mean, I will blow this up once. Just for the extra cash. Then I'll buy that. And that. We can still get a... this is fine. It looks ridiculous, but it's actually okay. It's not horrible. It's piercing tears. Spectral tears. Which I am happy with. That does up our DPS, I think, like technically, on a multiple enemy cluster situation. I am fine with this. Note we also have the Chaos card, which should save us on a tough boss fight, should we meet the Matriarch. But it actually doesn't kill the Matriarch. We learned that at some point. Because Matriarch is stronger than Hush. I guess Hush also doesn't die unless you use it on the second phase, but you know. Oh, come on. Something made me think I had shielded tears there. Nope. That didn't do nearly enough. Or nearly as much as I wanted it to. That's okay. Didn't mean to go in here. I actually want to go and pick up the battery, but oh well. I'll just do this. Close one. I will use this to save myself some time. Now if we find 2 keys, I might want to go to the shop, but as it stands, there we go. I don't really want to. We do need to do this room either way, so let's just go for it. Didn't look for Tinter Rocks there. I should definitely go back and do that. I've reached a point in my Isaac career where I instinctively look for Tinter Rocks in every room with rocks in it, which I think is a very good habit, and I'm very aware of when it doesn't happen because it just feels weird. Let's go back and do it. No Tinter Rocks. Close dodges. And no. This is what we call a bad item, kids. We don't want it. No. No, 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 no. No Tinter Rocks here either. That's unfortunate. Now this is where Spectral Tears really helps. So we don't have to put ourselves... Oh, there is a Tinter Rock. What am I talking about? To be fair to me, it was very well hidden up there in the corner. Well, near the corner. And the X is a bit obscured. And it's one of those. Okay. I see how it is. Did I miss a pickup? Right, sticky nickel. I forgot about that. That's the key we wanted. Oh, we got one. Oh, there's another room we didn't do, apparently. Okay. Come on, dude. Nearly blew myself up there. Also, I should have placed the bomb like on this side, so it would have blown this way, but that's just a small adjustment for the future. Could have used that way better. Gotten both faces at once. Well, the face as well as the heart, I should say. This is fine. Empress. It's mostly fine in the way that I won't accidentally use chaos when I shouldn't. That helps. I am happier for it. And sure. Yes. This is good. This gives me hope. Hope for a brighter future with more health. And keys. I do love myself some keys. I really like the key design. Normally keys are depicted as being like golden oftentimes, and that would work with the gold motif of like the stuff you know unlock with the keys. But I really like the fact that I made them silver. I think it's just reference to the small keys in some of the Zelda titles, but I am happy with that decision. Could have easily made them gold, and I'm glad they didn't, because the world needs more silver. Now normally I like yellows, I like oranges, like the colors, or the color scheme. But I like silver better than gold, which might be a bit might be a bit opposite of that. Maybe not. I just like the idea of like silver being a bit bluish. Like that's my favorite of the blues, is the blue that's associated with silver sometimes. Whoops, sorry about that. Sorry about both the fact that I stepped on a spike I didn't see, and also the fact that I slightly burped into the mic, which is a bit rude, and I apologize. It's just been that kind of day, you know. As well as that kind of day. Oh, nearly stepped on the spike again. Which we do not want to do, in case anyone was wondering. That would be the path of death, but that is not one I will choose. Thank you. I could have given that to our demon buddy there, but he's not guaranteed to pay out. Also, we don't have any more keys. I even spoke so nicely of them, but still they didn't show up. I mean, I didn't speak nicely of them in hopes of them showing up. It's not like that kind of transaction. It's just, you know. Anecdotally, I also just spoke nicely of them, and then they didn't show up. And we also have an item room that we want to do. So that's 2 keys we need now. If this room would just give me the 1, I would be grateful. Didn't. What? Okay. This seems helpful. Now I think if we get a key, I'll want to actually go to the shop instead. That seems like the smarter way of doing things. Yeah, sure, go for it, buddy. See how that works out for you. That's the key. Yes, I think we'll go to the shop. There are no keys for sale. This is not good. This is quite bad. I am very happy with the chariot, though. No, we won't take that. We can donate. Yay. We did it. Let's blow that up. Just because we, that's what you get for blowing stuff up, I suppose. Right, we also need to find the boss room. Here it is. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. That's the second key we needed. That's nice. I mean, we really wanted 3, but I am very happy with this. Yes. I think we will take that, because it actually heals us, right? If it works the same as the card, you know? If it works in the same way as that, we can actually use it to heal, which would be quite nice. And also the invulnerability is very strong, even though we don't actually have any familiars that deal orbital damage. Wow, Maggie has the ugliest crying face. Tell you what. Okay, that doesn't heal me. That's unfortunate. And nothing showed up. Because they were scared of me, apparently. Okay. Game kit, not as good as I thought. Definitely should have stuck with Krampus' head. And now we cannot get back out. Which is a bit unfortunate. Might get a devil deal. Which wouldn't help. In that regard either way. Or anyway. Let's just move on. That's an unfortunate choice, but I did expect the game kit to be better than it is. Lesson learned. Run ruined. On we go. Yes. This room. My favorite. Go for it. Tell you what, if you can touch me, I'll give you like $5 coupon to Starbucks or whatever. Well, it'll be in Danish kroner since, you know, I don't really have American Starbucks. I do have Starbucks, just not... don't think you can buy, you know, in other currencies, like gift cards. Gift cards in other currencies, I guess, is how that sentence should be structured, if done properly. So it'll be in Danish kroner and you'll have to, like, do the exchange. Might be worth more or less than $5 when you receive it. But that's included in the disclaimer. Are there any tinted rocks? No. There are not. Ah, come on. Alright, so we might just die here. That'd be fun. I will keep missing poster. If we find a self-sacrifice room, we'll turn into the Lost, which will be very funny. And you definitely won't hate me for losing the run that way. I swear we will turn into the Lost if I find a self-sacrifice room on this floor. I think that's what the item does anyway. Or, you know, that's one of the effects. Very glad there wasn't a troll bomb in there, because I would not have made it out in time. Also, I can't help but notice that there weren't any hearts in it. Oh, we do have the game kit though. Which is helpful. Nope, not going for that. Oh, you do heal. Okay, it's just not consistent. Huh. Should have maybe played that. In hindsight. But tell you what. It doesn't even matter. So we're fighting Conquest, and we have piercing tears. So you know, we're fine. So he is heavily armored, or like, you know, he doesn't take as much damage during that phase. For that attack, I suppose. That should have maybe hit me. I don't change into rocks. That's because there aren't any. And that's death. Yes. Yes to both of these. Thank you. I am a little bit tempted to take this. I actually think I will. Not an item I take all that often. We did see it on the earlier run as well. Or like yesterday's run, I suppose, from your point of view. Hate this. Not a big fan of that guy either, but it could give us a full heal, so maybe I should give him a fair shake. That's a thing people say, right? A fair shake. Get a fair shake at something. I like that. That has to be a thing. I had the world's smallest take-up. Maybe you heard it on the microphone. If you didn't, I think you're better off for it. If you did, that's also fine. Won't hold it against you, but just know that you are now the keeper of sacred, secret knowledge of what my small hiccups sound like. How is that portal not done yet? There we go. When I say done, I mean dead. I didn't mean when is it done spawning enemies. My 2-point plan was to shoot it and then have it die. We could play that, but I won't. Could use chariot and play that a bunch, but I don't really see the point in that. We'll play this a bit though. Until that happens, of course. That's as much as you can expect that to do. We're not doing this. Okay, we're doing it until we lose. How about that? There we go. Goodbye. Yes, this is good. I appreciate it. Should have played that. You know, that was kind of the point of what we were doing. Oh well. Ah, that's horrible. When did we get Midas Touch? We never did. That was a golden heart. Those exist, right? I forgot we had one. No tinted rocks in this quadrant. Moving on, Space Captain. No tinted rocks. Nope. Boss room soon, please. That's kind of what we're waiting for at this point. This is the it lives floor, right? Yep. There are also 0 tinted rocks on this room, which is 1 fewer than I would have hoped. That's the worst damage. I am totally safe here, and there was no reason for me to do that, but oh well, we'll take this now. Which is a speed down, but not significant enough to offset the benefits, which could actually give us demon hearts, which we want, because those are good. Do we ever go down and to the left? I feel like we should do that. This seems right. Tinted rock, by the way. I might be world champion of spotting tinted rocks. I realize I've missed a few sometimes, but I think I see more than I miss, for sure. Come on. Get him. Get him. We got him, by the way. Nope. Yes. This room, please. Please give me hearts. No. Oh, that's the world's smallest beatdown. That literally doesn't register at all, so it's fine. I'm not too worried about it. Yes, it does live. And now it won't. For much longer. Which I guess is the point. Could use the chariot. Should remember I have chaos card as well, but not for this fight, obviously. Also, that attack seems poorly designed. We can just, you know, stand still. There we go. Did get a double deal as well. Wow. Yes. I think this is the correct decision. And I will take these. Both of them. Now, you might think that's unwise, but what you don't realize is that we have the chaos card. And we have the chariot. So if we just save the chariot for this floor, we can just push through the next floor. We also have the pony, which kind of clears a room for us sometimes. By sometimes I mean every 6 rooms. Should we choose to use it? We could also just save it for a difficult room. Like rooms like this, we shouldn't need it on. Not really too bad. Most rooms in Isaac aren't actually threatening. Especially at this point of the game where you have every like, practical tier effect. By that I mean spectral, piercing, fast tiers. Like, it's not really a concern at that point. Yes. Oh, right, we can't. Also, don't really think it would be that good, given the damage we deal. Yes, please. Thank you, buddy. I like that guy a lot. He's been helping out. he deserves the promotion to item of the game. Yes. Don't know why these guys think it's a good idea to both spawn in groups and also be explosive. Those two things kind of seem to clash, and I'm not really sure if they want to take that up with their union. Just in keeping with the job theme. Look at these dodges. Never mind, look away, please. I take it back. Like the first thing, not the second thing. You should still look away. Actually, just don't watch the rest of the episode. Just keep it open for the watch time padding, of course. And then shut it down, please. No. I've become so powerful that even death is afraid of me. He can send his scythes all he wants, but I will just make those afraid of me as well. I am too powerful. I am death. Destroyer of worlds. I did a whole episode themed around that, didn't I? I feel like I did. I think you called it Oppenheimer or something. I've reached the point where I just vaguely remember some episodes, but I mean only the more memorable ones that actually have a theme. Some of them don't. That's okay, they don't need to, but I do like having memorable episodes that like have that hold some kind of significance. Like my brain synapses will sometimes fire at the mention of a reference from an episode that featured prominently, you know, in that episode. Sure, just use that. That helps. Should have maybe saved it for this phase, actually. Also, death. That's bad. Should use the chariot, though. Oh well, we can do this without taking damage. Wait a sec. We can do this without taking damage. 8 times. For sure. Otherwise, I'll just use Chaos. And then do Blue Baby after that. That seems like the smart way of doing things. I'm sure Blue Baby will be easier than this. I mean, we will get 4 or more items. So, you know, it should actually be easier, technically, and that's damage. Okay. I've decided to end the fight. Farewell. I am hedging all my bets on this floor not being too bad. Good items, please. This is not bad. This is good. This is also fire. Sure. That'll fire sometimes. And do little to no damage. Yeah, not actually that useful. Taurus will save us. Like, actually just save us. If we just keep our distance for a bit, we will be invulnerable and we can then kill everything. So just keep doing this, please, and don't take damage. Remember that the speed is also building, not only the range but also the speed. So be aware of that. Save the chariot, save the children, and all shall be good. Yes! Sure, probably shouldn't have taken that, but what's the worst you could do? Speed down. Pretty much, yeah. Tears down would have also been bad, but not ruining. This room is bad for us. This is the clusterest of fricks of rooms, and I am not a fan. So I am happy to have the opportunity to use Taurus for a bit, and then stop. Just keep moving in broad circles here. We got a virus trigger. We got a demon heart from the virus, which also works really well with Taurus, I just realized. So yes, please, more of that. Demon buddy, come here. Oh, thank you. Thanks, friend. Just make them afraid, keep them in a corner. Unlike Baby, whom no one keeps in the corner. Yes. Yes. Let the power build. That is not a Star Wars reference, but I'm doing the voice. I've never, ready for a confession here. I have never seen the original Star Wars movies in, like, their entirety. I always, I had a friend. I still have the friend. He's not gone, and he's still a friend. Who was really into the Star Wars movies, and he was more into Lord of the Rings, I think. We also watched that, but I also always fell asleep. I think you can see a general theme with me. I'm a tired person. I sometimes sleep. This happens. It is known to have occurred. Anyway, we would have these movie marathons in which we would sit down to watch movies, and then, as you can probably figure out, I would fall asleep and he would watch the movies by himself. But it was still a good time. I still enjoyed those times. They were simpler times, but yeah, it was a really good time. Just eating popcorn at his house. Wouldn't go to my house as often because I've never really been a fan of having people over at my house. Not for any particular reason, it's just, I don't know, it's a weird preference. I don't like being the host of anything, ever. Like, I dislike being in charge of making sure people are having a good time, because then I can't relax. It might be a bit egotistical, but I mean, I will host if I'm the only one who can do it. But I'd really rather not. And that is something I have explicitly told people, so it's not like a silent thing. It's just I dislike hosting things. Unless it's on twitch.tv, of course, where I do like hosting my friends whenever they are live. Now we only get one Taurus trigger, which I thought actually wasn't the case. I thought you could get multiple. That's horrible, horrible double damage. Shouldn't have done that, but the virus can paid off, so it's actually not too bad. Got the Demon Heart in second there, since we are more likely to then keep it for the Blue Baby fight, which is where we will need it the most anyway. We probably need it earlier, but until that fight we will probably not expend it, hopefully. Even if we do, we are likely to be able to just throw some hearts at these guys, like enemies, until we get more Demon Hearts, right? I just realized that E. coli is also very effective at killing regular enemies, if we've already taken damage. It's kind of a niche situation on these later chest floors, but it's one floor, my guy. It's just the one. Oh, please play back. It didn't. That's unfortunate. Not taking that. Oh well. We can still get another one, right? Plop. Close one. I think we might pull it off. Though this room was a dead end, so it didn't really end up counting for much. This is a very large floor. Very large. Could definitely get away with using the pony a bit more, but this also works, as it turns out. Yes. Goodbye, Mr. Greed. That just barely worked out. Spirit Heart? Nope. Oh, please don't. This guy could end my my streak of not dying in like regular chest rooms, and he did. That's unfortunate, but that's life, I guess. Good, good. And finally we reached the boss. took us a bit, but you know what? That's fine. Oh, please give me a black heart. Don't think it will. It could. Maybe. I don't think it needs to have the virus effect as we kill him. I just think we need to have touched him, but that might not be the case. Now we will only use the pony and the pill and stuff like that on a valid attempt, though we should use the pill immediately. Actually, I meant the card earlier. Good. This is our only Taurus, so we should use it wisely. And then nearly get hit, stupidly. Yeah, that was panic, but we're doing it. What? Really? I couldn't move. Ah, that's stupid. I just expended most of my resources there. That's annoying. Shouldn't have done that. I mean, I had set up some ground rules for when I was going to use that stuff, and then just I didn't actually listen to myself. Oh well. Do we also not get another Taurus, or what's up with that? Like, once we've tried a room, does Taurus just not happen anymore? Apparently not. Didn't know that. Kind of puts a major damper on this whole thing. Okay, that was very astray. I think we can all agree. That homing tear should not have been there. Just do the half moon attack. Dangerous. Good. Worst part's over. Almost. The worst part being the whole fight. Let's use that. What? Does the pony also shoot you forward? See, I never realized that. So when I used it and got magnetically pulled towards him and couldn't move away, that kind of feels like a bad thing to me, honestly. Okay, now we can't use that even. Probably shouldn't have, like, we're doing fine there. But okay. Full focus mode. There's a fly behind me, I didn't see it. So I was fully focused on Blue Baby. I have 2 more attempts. That homing tear should not exist, and I hate it. Did the thing where I close my eyes really hard and have a hard time opening them, and now I'm dead. Alright. Alright. We're doing this. Bomb didn't work out, but what? What's happening? Something's happening either way. Hopefully it's not entirely horrible. Could be. Easily. That would actually be the easiest thing for me to do, would be something horrible. Tell you what, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just do as I want. Play the game my way. And win my way. Or that. Oh! Right. Huh. Alright, so we get one more try as the lost. Which effectively is the same. Alright. Sure. Are you ready for this? This last golden attempt. pro tip is to keep your thumb on the controller instead of your brain forcing you to do exactly not that, since that's the one thing that can force you to lose. Because your brain is working against you and it hates you. And having forcible things happen is not good. So I should maybe work that out of my system before continuing. One sec. Good. There we go. Felt better. Now my forehead's scratching though, so maybe fix that. There we go. Kinda took the suspense out of it, I suppose, but... Give me that sweet, sweet runtime padding. Making you think that the run went longer than it actually did. Those homing tears could have really messed me up had they lived a bit longer. Nope. Do not get me like that. Might still get me, but not like that. He's actually done it. On the 50-minute mark. On this day, the rallied run succeeded in beating the unwinnable situation with pretty not good damage and losing all of our benefits, but it worked out. It has been done. Thank you, missing poster, and that technically should count as a lost run, which is wild. Had that been like unlocking, I think it would have unlocked stuff for the lost. But yeah, there we go. Wow. Very long run. But that's that. Very interesting one. That last unsuspected life really turned out to be the difference maker. Thank you all for hanging out today. I had a good time. Hopefully you did too. And as always, I look forward to seeing all of you again very soon. And yeah, that's all I have to say for that, I think. All that needs to be said, really. Thanks for hanging out. And yeah, bye.